Relax, Spider-Man fans. I know you're a bit heartbroken over what's happened at the Oscars, but we'll always have Beyond the Spider-Verse. But if you're gonna lose the award, you might as well lose it to one of the masters of animation. Let's talk about The Boy and the Heron. The Boy and the Heron is the latest film from legendary director Hayao Miyazaki after he has come out of retirement once again to bring us this film, which he says closely ties into his experiences during childhood. Now, if you've been living under a rock or you just don't care about the Oscars, which is a lot of people, The Boy and the Heron just won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. And it beat out what I think was the best animated film of the year still, even after seeing this, which was Spider-Verse. But if anyone else was going to win that award, I'm glad it was Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli, because this film is amazing. But first, let's get into the plot. Now, the story follows a young boy named Mahito whose mother has just perished in a fire, and he is then forced to move out to the countryside because his dad doesn't hesitate. His dad remarries immediately, and not only that, his dad remarries his mother's sister and knocks her up. Man, the guy works fast. But yeah, so he's forced to move into the countryside and live with his now stepmother, and as a young boy, moving away from what he was familiar with and also having to go through this great tragedy. Well, Mahito is having trouble adapting. He's not adapting with these rural kids, and he's not really getting along with his stepmother. Also, the place where he's living with his stepmother is served by a bunch of quirky old maids with a giant lake or pond, and across the pond is a mysterious tower. And also there's a heron that flies across the lake and is constantly intent on bugging Mahito. So one day his stepmother, who is heavily pregnant at the time, goes missing, and Mahito sees her going towards this mysterious tower and follows her, dragging the magical heron on board. After entering the tower, they are transported to a magical, mystical world full of mysterious beings, and Mahito is on this quest to find his stepmother, and in his quest he interacts with many different characters which inhabit this world. So what I really liked about this film is the sense of adventure that this film gives us. During the duration of this film, after we enter the tower, we are transported into this magical, mystical world that is almost Narnia-esque, that has its own rules, that works by its own logic, and we are shown these unique characters that live in this world, and we're shown how this world functions, and I feel like we have not had a film like that for a while. I think Across the Spider-Verse also kind of qualifies as that, exploration in a new, unknown world kind of genre, but it does rely on that Spider-Man IP to bring in fans, and while it is a great movie, I feel like Hayao Miyazaki, using inspiration from what he says is his childhood, it has crafted something so beautiful, has crafted this very unique world, and it's really great because it takes me back to a time in my childhood when Harry Potter and Narnia came out, and we get to explore these new worlds. Also, this movie is definitely more of a coming of age story because Mahito has to adapt to his new circumstances, and through the device, which is this magical world, he has to learn to overcome challenges and become close with his stepmother. On top of bonding with his stepmother and realizing that he truly does care for her, Mahito also, through his adventures here, gains closure for the loss of his mother's life. Also, at times the story can get a bit confusing because it's busy just being in this wonder of this new world, that it does not try to explain too much to the viewers how this world works. So if you find yourself a little bit lost at times, don't worry, I was too, but once you process everything, and maybe if you give it another watch, you really get to see what the intention was behind certain scenes. As for the animation, I don't really have to talk so much about it because Ghibli's animation is so well known these days that it's really a waste of breath. Same goes with the music. Joe Hisaishi is a master, and I don't need to elaborate how wonderful this soundtrack is. So if you want something great to listen to, please go check out the soundtrack as well. Anyway, to sum things up, The Boy and the Heron is a beautifully crafted film. Hayao Miyazaki has graced us with another masterpiece, and he will probably go into retirement again after this, so he can just come out of retirement and keep repeating that cycle as much as he can. But yes, I recommend you check this out if you're into animation, or if you're just looking for a good coming of age story with the ability to give you the nostalgia that you felt when you entered worlds such as Narnia or in Harry Potter. I give The Boy and the Heron a 9 out of 10. Anyway, if you've watched The Boy and the Heron, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know what is your favorite Ghibli film of all time. Let me know in the comments, let me know what you think of The Boy and the Heron in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, for the end cards, I will list one anime and one movie to pay homage to The Boy and the Heron, which is an anime movie. Also, if you liked what you've seen here, please do subscribe.